All right, let's watch this update.
Hey everyone, Tom here. We're filming this on September 16th, a week into closed beta.
Yeah, so this is 16th, by the way. Like, it's already been a couple days since then.
And I wanted to do a quick check-in on how things are going. First of all, thanks to everyone who signed up for and played in the closed beta. All of your sick combos, setups, duo moments, and memes have been a blast to see. So let me remind you why we're doing closed beta at all. During closed beta, we've been rolling out and testing our server infrastructure across the globe. Our ops and engineering teams have been tuning our matchmaker, finding and fixing bugs, and overall just verifying that everything is a go for launch. And at this point, things are holding up pretty well. And so we're ready to move on.
I was going to say the ranked was definitely not holding up well, but yesterday's ranked was so much better that maybe now it is.
The next phase of launching the game. Closed beta ends on October 7th, and early access kicks off on the same day.
That is literally what the leaderboard said, right? You know how the leaderboard said like 14 days left or something? They literally accidentally left that in and leaked the date of early access.
Early access is our first full-featured version of the game with a full season of content and a few key new features like combo trials. During early access, we'll dial in our in-season systems like the Battle Pass, Ranked, and Balance tuning. And finally, starting in early access, we'll have no more content resets. Everything you get in early access will be yours to keep.
Thank God, man. I need some
what's
skins.
up, everyone?
I need
Sean
some fucking
here.
skins.
It's been great to see y'all cook. We've seen some sick stuff with every single champion and fuse. Also, we've seen a ton of community tournaments
Super
in
noob.
closed beta. Shout out
Mystic
to the TOs
Smash.
who are making it happen. It would not happen without your efforts. We're really trying to make a game where you can be creative with your gameplay, and we love the energy you put in the game so far. We've seen folks finding synergy with
tell.
their friends through duos, and the clips of both high and low moments are glorious, so keep them coming. We're also keeping a close eye on issues that pop up over the course of the beta, like bugs, controller issues, or game crashes, and pushing hotfixes when we can. Remember, you can always report these using the hashtag 2xko_bugs or by submitting a ticket on our player support page. Early access will have some amazing cosmetics through our Battle Pass and store, including champion skins, taunts, and more. We're also going to showcase combo trials, a way to learn champions by practicing their unique combos and get a feel for how they play. Each champion will have beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert combos for you all to check out. Also, the rank grind will begin. Now, we know you've been playing ranked in closed beta, but we can't wait for you to show us what you have here and see how far.
Yo, Bahixo? Thank you so much.
Like bugs, controller issues, or game crashes, and pushing hotfixes when we can. Remember, you can always report these using the hashtag 2xko_bugs or by submitting a ticket on our player support page. Early access will have some amazing cosmetics through our Battle Pass and store, including champion skins, taunts, and more. We're
Oh
also
yeah,
gonna showcase
taunts
combo
too.
trials, a way to learn champions by
Combo
practicing their
trials?
unique combos and get a feel for how they play.
That's
Each
super
champion will
needed,
have
actually.
beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert combos.
20 credits per, then 30 and then 50. That's fair, I think. That's still like, it's not too much. Obviously, like you don't want people to be able to earn too much, but like, it's a little something, you know? They removed the credits limit? Oh, that's sick. Damn, like, I thought the credit limits was one of those things that like, it's very painful, but like maybe they need this to keep the game like making money. Like there has to be something that makes you want to spend money, right? I feel like we're entering the territory where it's like, it's kind of close to being too free, right? It's too cheap to play this game. Like they announced, right, that there's going to be 5 characters a year. And so we're going to have the full game with combo trials, like pretty regular updates, it seems. And you're going to be able to play it all for free and then just like get a couple less skins, right? Like, because you can easily earn the champions. Like the champions are only 10K. You earn 10K in like legit like a week without a battle pass, right? So the value proposition, if you're just a competitor and you just want to play and you don't need skins, like is unmatched. Like it's unbelievable. So I think we might have to, there might be some gacha. You know, I think we have to prepare ourselves for something that's going to make whales spend, because if there's not, because the average player can can get almost nothing, or like pay nothing and still get everything. Nothing needs no gacha. Yeah, but Riot usually does. Daily shop, yeah. I hope they'll do the Valorant thing instead of gacha, where it's like, if you know, oh, today there's the RE swimsuit skin. Buy now, stuff like that. Instead of like doing the, you have to spend $200 to guarantee a skin. I think it also makes more sense to not have gacha when it comes to this, because this game just doesn't have enough cosmetics, you know? Offline does not get all the skins. Offline gets all the skins that you have bought on your account.
Was for you all to check out. Also, the rank grind will begin. Now, we know you've been playing ranked in closed beta, but we can't wait for you to show us what you have here and see how far you can climb. Every year will be made up of 5 seasons, and each season will come with a new champion and other in-game content.
5 seasons is a lot.
Our 10th champ will be dropping when early access hits live on October 7th.
Keep
an eye out for their gameplay reveal trailer and dev update soon.
That should be probably next week. So on the 30th, we'll get the gameplay and dev update, and then on the so next Tuesday, and then the Tuesday after that, it's gonna drop. Am I correct? Yeah. Damn, Teemo's coming out before Evo France. Holy shit. I hope there's no I wonder when they're gonna balance update. Like, it's not a main game at Evo France, but like, bro, what if Teemo just fucking is broken as shit and everyone has to pick up Teemo in 2 days?
We're also working on how Riot will support the competitive 2xKO scene. We want to put the spotlight on community TOs and organizations. With that, we're excited to announce that we'll be sponsoring 22 community-run tournaments for the rest of 2025. We're calling this the First Impact program. Each First Impact event will receive a pot bonus from Riot with an extra prize for winning as a duo. So find a friend and really show us what you can do there. We'll give you a list of all 22 events so you know what to look out for. We've got a ton to look forward to, so please check the link blog post for more information. Check out early access when it drops October 7th. Until then, keep the closed beta hype going. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
That's cool. It's really cool that they're already feeling confident and excited to do more, release more content. Just having skins, more stages, right? And more combo trials. It's already going to be a big update, and then hopefully they're going to do console launch soon. I think that's the big thing. We really do need console as soon as possible, because I feel like we're definitely getting to the point where console players are starting to feel left out, and if they miss all of season 1, right, like the Teemo or whoever release, right, it's gonna be really bad. It's gonna feel shit. Also, this stage looks fucking sick. I haven't looked at it. Dude, look at this shit, bro. This looks so sick. Is the Echo mask? We need this Echo skin, bro. Give me fucking Firelight Echo. My cat wants to jump up. Yeah, we've seen this stage from the Blitz trailer. Combo trials. Solo mode only. Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna do any oh yeah, for sure. I'm stupid. Of course some of these combo trials are gonna have assists included too. Season 0. Okay. 2026 will be made up of 5 seasons. That means the 10th character will be dropping when early access is live. Okay, so I wonder if they're releasing the first. So that's gonna be the 10th character on October 7th. I wonder if the next character after that is going to be on the 30th. Oh, sorry. I'm fucking brain dead. If the next character is going to be on December or this year, right? Or is it gonna be January? It should be December, right? If they do 5 seasons a year normally, but maybe the first one takes longer. I hope it's gonna be December. I think it'd be cool to have it before the holidays, right? I think it would inspire a lot of confidence in people to have 2 quick characters right away. to remind people that like, oh, this is a game that's gonna get constant updates, not like, oh, we drop a character, see ya 6 months later. That's what I'm kind of used to with Strive. Yeah, and it seems like the events, they're like a shit ton of events. And they all have a 5k pop bonus. I'm going to the Evo France one. We have a sub goal at 3k that we're not too far from reaching to go to the DreamHack one. Maybe the Risk one as well. I might do a double because DreamHack and Risk are 1 week apart from each other. So I'll probably sub goal those two. So try to see if I can go to offline to be hype. Then we also have like IB games to set and reset. These are all online tournaments. TNS is online. Flyke is online. I don't know yet which ones will let me enter. But yeah, I'm interested in that. I would love to enter online. But yeah, it's crazy. Like if all of these actually get 5k pop bonus, I don't know if the online tournaments will. But like there's 22 tournaments, right? Which means that if every one of them gets 5k, that's 110k for just like October, November, and December. And this is just like the beginning. That's kind of crazy, right? Like Arx's World Tour is like 100k for a full year, right? And then plus 2,500 if you're a duo. I don't know if they'll actually expect that to be claimed. Probably not, unless there's duo-only tournaments. I hope there's going to be some duo-only tournaments, though. I think I really would want to enter one of those. If we end up hosting Levo, which is also sub-goal, then we will definitely host a duo-only tournament as well. One of those duo-only? Oh, okay. But maybe you don't get a duo bonus for that one, then. And then there's also a new patch I saw. What's new in TSKO closed beta? September 23rd. We made several bug fixes and backend improvements. We're still investigating a few bugs. Fixed an issue causing high ping matches. Ooh, wait. Even lower ping? Even better netcode? Fix an issue with some advisability that caused the opponent to lose control of the character. Fix an issue where Blitzcrank could perform their ultimate for true bars by car canceling spinning turbine. Oh yeah, I heard about this. Damn, it's so refreshing to have this fixed within like a week of it being found. Like Arxis literally launched a patch and took like a month and a half to solve things like consistently. Fix an issue where champions did not have throw invulnerability when entering after an eject. Oh yeah, this is for the Juggernaut like Blitzcrank loop. Yeah, that was Giga Toxic. Fix an issue where it was possible to soft lock by using save states. That's also very nice. Like any save states improvements is sick because like they're definitely buggy, but they're a very good feature, and I'm very happy they have it in. It's just like not amazing yet. Known issues. Crits are incorrectly being shown as a reward of a private lobby match. Crits can only be earned after a ranked lobby match. Okay. Balance adjustments. We'll be shipping various balance adjustments and small updates over the next few months. I like the small updates, yeah. We're seeing healthy win rates across all levels of skill, which is great. But we noticed a few places where champions either weren't behaving as intended or breaking the speed limit in damage. We're not going to be changing core strategies this patch, though Juggernaut Blitz players may have been hit. We want to keep players... We want time for players to find adequate counterplay before nerfing strategies or significantly changing the meta. We're keeping an eye on tournaments and ranked, and we'll make adjustments for the health of the meta when necessary. You have permission to cook. I think this is really good. I was thinking the other night that like Double Down is good with Jinx, but like if they nerf that, then what would I do? Like I would have to learn a new team, which I'm fine with, but I think forcing people to swap teams too often is going to be rough, especially in such a hard game like this. And I think another thing I noticed was that I fought other people playing my team or another Jinx team like Jinx Echo. I was like, I actually found a lot more counterplay now that like because I play Jinx. Now I know a lot of the counterplay to this. So some of the things were not as strong, and then some other things that I found that I didn't know before are actually stronger. For this character or that character, like I like that there's time to figure counterplay out because the game does have a lot of counterplay. There are some things that need to be changed for sure. Burst Oki, Fury, and like we still have too much meter, but I'm not as convinced anymore over the fact that we need universal double down nerfs. I think maybe just nerfing Jinx's interaction with double down could be enough. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm keeping my mind open to either way. Blitzcrank. Yeah, Blitzcrank seems to have gotten a lot of nerfs. I think this is because Blitzcrank was touted very early on as one of the best. And I still think Blitzcrank is probably extremely high win rate at low levels. But at high levels, we haven't seen Blitz too much. I don't know if that's because Blitz is actually bad, though. Or if that's because, you know, there's just not that many top players to play Blitz. I still think this character has a lot left to go in terms of optimizing and, like, you know, playing well. But a lot of their attacks seem to have not had damage scaling. And I think that's just, like, a toxic thing in general. Like, Rocket Grab should probably have scaling. Maybe 2 hits is too much, though. Like, 2 hits for Rocket Grab. Oh, okay. This one is only 1. Yeah. So mid-air Rocket Grab and Air Purify had no rocket. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, dude, if you combo from Blitz's command grab, you deal a fuck ton of damage. Like, too much damage. I think if you want to buff Blitz, you want to buff him in other ways outside of just pure damage, right? Previously, Rocket Grab has zero scaling until you perform a follow-up. Because of this, Rocket Punch or Rocket Grab confirms we're converting into more damage than close range confirms when using system mechanics. Fury Bake, Double Down, or Supers. This change tones down Blitzcrank's damage of long-range conversion by keeping their close range damage high. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I don't think this murders Blitz. Blitz still does high damage. Blitz's problem, like, Blitz will still probably 2 or 3 touch you. I think people generally overestimate damage nerfs. In how useful they are in team games, especially because like people aren't doing optimal combos anyway. A lot of people probably didn't even know how good the conversions were from like Rocket Grab. Like, how many times have you actually seen a Blitzcrank or like any character do like an optimized Fury confirm off a Rocket Grab or like a command grab or like an air throw or like a regular throw? I played every good, you know, player in the world almost, and I have basically never seen someone do like an optimized Fury confirm. So I think it's fine. The damage was just going to keep going up. So I think we do need to nerf it. I think we probably need more tuning down eventually as people get better at converting. Because obviously, like, you can't break out of combos. So like the damage, if left unturned, is just going to go up, not down in a team game. So I think it makes sense though that like, as we get better, they keep tuning it to make it sure that it doesn't go completely out of whack. Helping Hand super knockdown speed has increased. It now has the 1 less active frame and the upper hitbox is slightly smaller. The change prevents 5L from connecting after Helping Hand. We're okay with creativity, but this was breaking our intended combo pathing in the way we didn't find particularly interesting or balanced. The change also reduced the frame advantage of Helping Hand by around 2 frames. Yeah. I think that route was cool, but maybe it was too broken, especially because you give full steam in the middle of a combo. We tested all the Blitz double down TOD combos you've been posting, and we're starting to say that they still work just fine. Dude, they're so cheeky. Helping Hand, S1 super no longer breaks armor. Oh, it broke armor? I don't really think that matters though. Spinning Turbines, second and third hit now leaves opponent slightly closer on block. All hits will connect with a blocking opponent in most situations. This is a buff, by the way. It's actually an especially big buff when you do this move and then tag out. Increased air recovery of jump L from 8 frames to 17. Wow, it was 8? Okay, so Blitz Having low recovery on air rolls was unintended. This brings Blitzcrank more in line with other champs. Yeah. I don't think you'll notice this. I never saw someone like do jumping rising L, falling L, stuff like that with Blitz that much. That'll probably be fine. You'll still probably be able to do like rising JL, falling JL, but like maybe not 3. Braum. Reduce hurtbox on 5M. Braum's 5M hurtbox was gargantuan and now allows the most 5M hurtbox size. Okay, that's fair. S2 super tentacles now leave 33% chip damage. S2 super tentacles were causing egregious chip setups, especially while infuriated when the opponent was affected by Darius Bleed. This tones down their overall power level, but still using them is still a viable strategy. Yeah, this synergy was kind of crazy. This is like nothing though. Like 33% less is not a big difference. Like there was like almost it was almost like TOD on chip levels of chip without Fury, by the way, before. And this only nerfs the tentacles themselves, remember? So when you have the tentacles, you can do like tons of buttons that also chip, and then also add on assists and the tentacles, right? So like, and they're only 33% less. It's not even like much. Trust me, like I played against Go Lewis and other characters, and you know, you played against Type of Chaos, and like, just because they nerfed the chip damage a little bit, didn't actually change that much. I'm good whenever today if you're still down. Let me double check if I can do it today, but I will let you know as soon as possible. I should be down though. Vi. Vi now falls faster with successful air throw and knocks opponents back less. There's some heights where it's impossible to Vi to follow up with S2 Super after air throw. We're not opposed to this type of nuance, but not for Vi. Okay. Vi falls faster and the opponent's left closer to her to ensure the down S2 is always possible as follow. Okay, that's a pretty big buff, actually. Air throw conversions are very important in this game. Yasuo. Holy shit! He's fucking dead. I'm playing Jinx Echo. I'm on Jinx. No, I'm fucking. It's fair. It's fine. It's fine. It's fucking fine. It's fine. It's just damage. Like, the main one is Judgment Cut is like a really big nerf. I wonder if it's just the air version though. I would really enjoy actually if the ground version stays high, because you very, very rarely get the ground version outside of assist follow-ups. Sweeping Blade Fort S1 down 10 damage. I wonder if that's like, if that counts for the Rekka or just the charge one. He also was doing far too much damage when players are optimizing their routes. I damage our big bodies now. I kind of refuses. Yeah, that's completely fine. I agree with these changes. I literally said this too, that like Judgment Cut should be his meter ender, not his everything ender. No, it's raw number, but like raw number is bigger than damage scaling in this game. Because this move, Turbulent Wind, has 40% minimum damage scaling. So like, yes, obviously, like when a combo's scaled, this is the smaller change, right? Like, it's 20 and then you put it down to 40. So it's like, what, like, I'm a horrible at math right now. 8? It's less damage or whatever, but like, still a lot. And you do this move several times, right? So like, it keeps adding on, right? You generally did Judgment Cut twice or 3 times. So it's like 24 damage less on his max damage combo. It doesn't sound like much because it isn't, except for some of the teams that TOD'd. It also is more than you might think from like a throw and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. I'm going to check out and then like look at a combo damage and see how worth it is. But I think the main thing is that like this move is also nerfed. I can't tell because you do this one twice too, right? So like You get less damage from that one. You get less damage, like it will definitely add up. I would probably think that he optimized damage is probably 600 instead of 630 or 40 or 50, right? Which is still like, it doesn't sound like much, but it brings it to, you have to spend 1 or 2 extra meters to TOD from a perfect combo. You might not be able to TOD any heavyweights anymore. Like, it's still there, but like, I don't think that if Yasuo is as strong as some of you guys believe, or you think he's like by far the best character in the game, this will obviously not satisfy you. I personally think Echo is the best character overall, even though Yasuo might have the top 1 team. I like, for full reference, I think Yasuo's best teams are Yasuo Jinx, which in my opinion is the best team, or at least was before this. It actually impacts this team especially much because Yasuo Jinx is a team that can TOD pretty consistently. And if the consistency of TODs goes down and it just becomes a 2-touch game, then maybe a team that's better built for 2-touching is better. No, not nerfing Fury too is kind of significant because Jinx is not that good with Fury. So like having Echo with Fury, for example, could be more important than having like Jinx with Fury. So Jinx Yasuo is one of the best teams, and then I think it's probably the team after that is probably Yasuo Echo, or maybe Yasuo Illaoi. I'm trying to think of the roster. Tier 2 XKO tier. I need to look at it.